If he told you he was different, he was lying to you, Yolanda. I've been on this earth for a long time, and I'm here to tell you that a man's hunger is eternal. A man will always be attracted to the sway of a woman's hip or the curve of a woman's breast. It ain't a choice that the man makes. The man can't help it. It's just the way a man is made. Now I don't care who he is, where he from, or where he think he going. Every time a man look at a woman, he think about one thing, and that's getting himself some juice. The only time a man ain't thinking about getting himself some juice is right after he done got himself some juice. And there ain't nothing you or I or anybody can do to change that. Everything a man does in life, whether it's sporting some clean vines or building a house, making some music, taking a bath, he only doing it for one thing, to get himself some juice. Getting juice is a man's number one priority in life. I came here last time because my father made me. But now I'm here because I want to talk to you. See, I'm confused. My mother makes me a sandwich. Takes to school. I take it. She in turn slits her throat. And when I come home from the funeral, my father tries to make me a sandwich. Or at least he tries. So as not to screw up my daily routine any more than it already has been. And all throughout the day while I'm in school, I'm thinking that he's going to be lying on the kitchen floor. Because you see, it's the same thing. I took the sandwich. And if I don't take, then they'll be okay. But I take. And it kills them. And when I came home, and my father wasn't lying on the kitchen floor, but instead sitting in his study, alive, it disappointed me. I was let down. Because you see, my system didn't work. It failed me. Everything failed me. And my father failed me by not failing me. He's sitting there in his study, alone, deserted by the woman he loved and planned to, move to Florida with. And somehow he's just sitting there. And he can go on living? How? It's my own fault I'm in here. I know I've done some bad things. I'm in here doing my time. Hard time. Lots of time for doing wrong. But they treat us like dog shit in here. And that's wrong too. Guys get killed in here. Go crazy, but nobody cares. As long as they keep us locked up, they can do us anywhere they want. Figure we in here so they don't owe us nothing. But wrong is wrong, ain't it? Just because we down, you think it's right to keep on kicking us? Guys get meaner and crazier. Every day you see one of them that can't take it, just slipping further and further off. Distance in their eyes, bro. Ain't nobody home in those eyes. Start shuffling around here like ghosts. Stop talking to people. Stop keeping themselves clean. Just go on, man. You stay in here long enough time, you start to see why people just start to tune everything out. Go off into their own planet. Another world. You see why they be so cold and mean whenever they get back out on the street. Let me tell you something, man. Listen to me right now. Forget about the past. Don't you worry about what you did wrong. And what you could have did, what you missed out on, who left you behind, who did you wrong. Don't you worry about none of that. Because tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow the sun gonna shine. Tomorrow, you could be anything you say you want to be. You can do anything you put your mind to. Baby, you can fly. If that's what you decide. Tomorrow's a whole new day. A whole new you. Remember that. I never even wanted to be an actor. As a kid, ball player. Always a ball player. I wish you could have seen me run just once. I was so fast. That up there, that's movie running. That's not real. Always pull back for the movies. Always have. Camera can't keep up with me. Even in college, during the football games, they'd have trouble keeping me in frame. I'd break left. They'd have to go right. I'd have to cut to a wide shot. It became this sort of game. See if I could lose them. Paul would tell me later that he noticed that about me. You know, the way I play for the camera. So when casting for Super Sunday came up, he immediately thought of me. Never acted a day in my life, and there I was, memorizing lines, hitting markers, pretending I knew what I was doing. But playing a football player made it possible, you know? Anytime we were out in that field, it didn't matter to me that it wasn't a real game. As soon as my foot hits that turf, I'm in control. Everything makes sense when you're out in that field. The white lines, the first down marker. You get the ball and you haul ass. Someone in front of you, you run them down. Or you see one of your teammates on the floor, you leave them. Drive, score, win. I think that's why people responded to me so well in Super Sunday. I wasn't acting yet. It was real. Yo, I mean, Mr. Grinch, you really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You are a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You would have garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you. But for 39 and a half for Paul. It's your one moment. You see, most people believe that true love only comes around one time in their lives. But there's so many people you meet, how will you know, right? Well, that one moment is what lets you know. And it'll seem so ordinary at first, but that's what makes it so special. You'll find the beauty in the smallest of things. It'll be something they say, something they do, maybe even just the way they look at you. But it's in this one moment that you realize this person matters to me. This person makes me smile, makes me want to sing, makes me want to dance. They make the headache go away. You know, they make the impossible seem possible, even if in just that one moment. And that's when you know. No, it's all right. And it isn't self-pity, it's self-knowledge. I'm quite aware of who I am. Quite aware of the fact that I've never had anything particularly interesting or revealing to say or contribute in my entire life. I'm a decidedly dull individual, and it was stupid and vain of me to think that you could regard me as anything else. But it's who I am. I don't wish to be dull. Who would? I can imagine nothing more wonderful than to be the object of fascination in the eyes of another. But no matter how hard I try, it's not meant to be, not for me at least. And don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't find life interesting. I find life immeasurably interesting, as I do people and music and art and literature and you. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. You will fall in love with me. Up to this point, our relationship has been ambiguous, and you seem to be unsure about how to feel about me. You will fall in love with me. We share a connection, you and I. You agreed to this date because you sense this. You cannot resist me. Tonight, I will be warm and charming and adorable. I'll take you to see the hours, and later to the Village Inn. You will fall in love with me. I'll see you naked. You'll see me naked. We will be naked together. Neither of us will laugh. You and I will make love. Not tonight, because you're not a slut. And I don't date sluts. Perhaps next weekend. You'll fall in love with me. You'll be unlike all the other girls I've dated. After tonight, you won't avoid me. You won't fall out of love with me. You will not be more in love with your ex-boyfriend. And you won't tell me that I'm too creepy or obsessive. You'll fall in love with me.